When Jimin walked up to the stage this September 2025 to receive one of the biggest awards of his solo career, fans everywhere were celebrating. But deep inside, ARMY was waiting for something else, a reaction from the person who has stood by Jimin's side since day one, someone who knows his struggles and victories better than anyone, Jungkook. And when Jungkook finally spoke, the world listened. His few words carried more emotion than any long speech could. For ARMY, it wasn't just a reaction, it was a story of friendship, loyalty, and brotherhood. The award Jimin received was more than just a trophy. It was a recognition of his artistry, his dedication, and the incredible journey of his solo album Muse, along with the global success of Who, which smashed records by crossing 2 billion Spotify streams. As Jimin held the award in his hands, his expression was a mixture of gratitude and disbelief. Fans could see his humble smile trembling, eyes glistening with tears as he thanked ARMY, his family, and BTS. In that moment, Jimin wasn't just Jimin the idol, he was Jimin the dreamer, the fighter, the boy who once doubted himself, now standing on the world stage as a celebrated artist. But ARMY's thoughts were racing toward one person. What would Jungkook say? Just hours after the award show, Jungkook appeared on Weverse Live. At first, it seemed like an ordinary stream. Casual chatting, music in the background, and Jungkook's warm presence filling fans' screens. But as soon as ARMY began flooding the comments with, "Did you see Jimin Hyung's award? Aren't you proud of him? Please tell us what you think of Jimin's win," Jungkook's demeanor shifted. A soft smile spread across his face. He leaned closer to the camera, his eyes shining, and said in a calm but meaningful tone, "I knew from the start that Jimin Hyung would get here. He works harder than anyone I know. I'm really, really proud." It was short, it was simple, but it hit harder than anything else that night. For outsiders, Jungkook's comment may sound like just a few words, but for ARMY, those words carried the weight of years. Fans know Jimin's journey hasn't always been easy. From his trainee days when he almost gave up, to his struggles with self-confidence, to moments where he doubted his voice, ARMY has witnessed Jimin fight through every storm. And who was always there with him? Jungkook. The youngest member of BTS has often expressed his admiration for Jimin, not just as a performer, but as a person. And this time, his pride wasn't staged or rehearsed. It was genuine, heartfelt, and deeply personal. To understand why Jungkook's reaction meant so much, we need to go back. 2013, debut days. Jimin and Jungkook leaned on each other as rookies in an industry that doubted BTS's future. Jimin often helped Jungkook with choreography, while Jungkook encouraged Jimin when he felt insecure. 2015, I Need You era. Fans still remember how Jungkook stood close to Jimin during award shows, often whispering encouragement when Jimin looked nervous. 2018, Love Yourself tour. During concerts, Jungkook would always cheer the loudest whenever Jimin hit his high notes, smiling like a proud younger brother. 2023, solo album debuts. While Jungkook was breaking records with 7, he never failed to mention Jimin in interviews, reminding fans that they support each other's dreams endlessly. These memories paint a picture of two artists whose bond has only grown stronger with time. So when Jungkook said he was really proud, it wasn't just about the award, it was about a decade of shared struggles, sacrifices, and triumphs. Social media exploded the moment Jungkook's clip spread. Within hours, hashtags like Proud of Jimin, Jungkook, and BTS Family were trending worldwide. Fans wrote, "Jungkook looks like he won the award himself. That's how much he loves Jimin. This is what true brotherhood looks like." BTS's bond is unshakable. One wins, they all win. Many fans even edited videos showing Jimin's acceptance speech side by side with Jungkook's live, creating a parallel moment of pride and emotion. Others made fan art depicting Jungkook handing the award to Jimin with a smile. In a year where BTS members are balancing military service, solo projects, and global schedules, fans sometimes worry about the group's future. But moments like this remind everyone, BTS isn't just about music. It's about family. Jungkook's reactions symbolized more than support. It showed the unity that keeps BTS together no matter where their individual journeys take them. It also sparked speculation. Could this shared pride and unshakable bond be a hint of what's to come? Many fans believe Jungkook's words were not only for Jimin, but also a reassurance for ARMY that BTS's reunion will be stronger than ever. With Jimin soaring as a soloist and Jungkook always at his side in spirit, fans are left wondering, what comes next? Will Jungkook dedicate a song to Jimin in his next project? Will Jimin return the favor when Jungkook receives his next award? And most importantly, could this brotherhood be the emotional foundation for BTS's much-anticipated full group comeback after military service? One thing is certain, moments like these prove that BTS is not just a band, they are a story. And in that story, Jimin and Jungkook's friendship is one of the most beautiful chapters. When Jungkook said, "I always knew Jimin Hyung would get here. He works harder than anyone I know," fans weren't just hearing praise, they were hearing 10 years of history condensed into one sentence. To understand the weight of his words, you need to look back at the unshakable bond between Jungkook and Jimin. Back in 2012, when Jungkook was just a shy 15-year-old trainee, he almost quit. The industry was overwhelming, the expectations crushing. But Jimin, who had joined BTS a little later, became a steady presence. He helped Jungkook with dance moves, encouraged him during vocal practice, and offered comfort when the youngest member felt lost. Fans often recall Jimin saying in early interviews that he saw greatness in Jungkook even before Jungkook believed in himself. That mutual belief has been the foundation of their bond ever since. Through the years, ARMY noticed something unique. When Jimin performed, Jungkook's eyes were often on him, whether it was during Blood, Sweat, and Tears high notes or Jimin's breathtaking solo lie. Jungkook's expressions told the story of someone who was endlessly proud of his young. And Jimin? He often called Jungkook his source of motivation, especially during physically demanding tours. Theirs was a friendship that didn't need many words, a silent language built from trust, late-night talks, and shared dreams. So when Jungkook praised Jimin's award, it wasn't a casual reaction. It was a brother acknowledging another brother's lifelong battle and triumph. If there's one thing ARMY is known for, it's the way they read between the lines. Jungkook's reaction, as short as it was, sent fans spiraling into theories, edits, and emotional discussions online. Theory 1. The award was a shared victory. Many fans believe Jungkook's reaction showed that Jimin's award was also his own victory. After all, BTS has always said, when one member succeeds, we all succeed. To ARMY, Jungkook's words confirmed that this mindset is still alive even in the era of solo projects. Theory 2, a hint toward the BTS reunion. Others believe Jungkook's proud smile was more than just happiness. It was a signal. Fans think Jungkook wanted ARMY to know that the members are watching each other's journeys closely, supporting each step, and that this unbreakable connection is the key to a powerful group comeback. Theory 3, emotional support behind the scenes. Some ARMY point out that Jimin has always been open about his struggles with self-doubt. They believe Jungkook's livestream comment wasn't just for fans, but also for Jimin himself, to remind him that he is seen, loved, and celebrated, especially by those closest to him. The reaction online was overwhelming. Fans posted messages like, "Jungkook cheering for Jimin is the most healing thing I've seen this year. This is brotherhood. This is BTS. I cried harder at Jungkook's reaction than at the awards show itself." Edits pairing Jimin's acceptance speech with Jungkook's Weavers Live flooded TikTok and YouTube. Fan artists drew emotional illustrations of Jungkook handing the award to Jimin, symbolizing their bond. Some even joked that Jungkook looked more proud than Jimin himself. This wave of emotion proves that ARMY doesn't just support BTS for their music. They stay because of the family-like love the members share, a love that fans feel they're a part of too.